Well, let's start our new week with a big announcement. I'm filing legislation today that I think will put Texas at the forefront of the 21st century energy economy and create jobs in the state of Texas. What it does, among other things, is it creates a sustainable business action plan. It creates a center for sustainable business in our state energy conservation office. You know, there's a lot of debate and a lot of discussion right now about what we ought to be doing in order to reduce greenhouse gas and climate change types of emissions. And the way I want us to focus on it is to focus on it in such a way that we're doing it where we're creating jobs in Texas and putting Texas in the position of being a leader as we transition out of the carbon-based energy economy into the new energy economy. We have reasons to be justifiably proud about the position we've held in the more traditional energy economy. We've been a leader in the nation and even in the world. It is now time for us to become a leader in the world when it comes to renewables. And this bill will be a big part of that. I'm doing a couple of other things too. We have legislation that's related to research and development, and it looks to using economic development funds like our Emerging Technology Fund to focus really strongly on this new energy economy. One of the things that can happen is if we put the Emerging Technology Fund to work for us, research, development will occur, then what will happen is you'll have commercialization. You'll have whole new industries that can be created out of this or have new innovations that make a difference to some of the things that we're already doing. For example, electricity storage. This will create jobs in Texas, and what it will also do is it will help Texas lead as we try to sell our innovations to the rest of the world. Another thing we're doing is a bill that we call our Made in Texas bill. We have a reason to be happy and proud with what's going on with wind energy in Texas. But one of the things that didn't occur during all that growth, is that we didn't get the manufacturing jobs out of it. What my bill would do is it would create incentives. It would create incentives that if you're going to build the renewables and you're going to create renewables, that you get extra credits if you do it by using products that were made in Texas. Well, that's obvious. What occurs then, of course, is we build jobs, we make jobs right here in the state of Texas. There is a lot of debate right now about how we ought to best address climate change. I'm a believer that we ought to be addressing it in a very aggressive way. But the aggressive way ought to include creating good jobs in Texas and enhancing business. It's really a pretty easy question. Are we going to embrace the future or are we going to fight it? I think my legislation helps us to embrace it and make everything a lot stronger for Texans in the future.